Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm pregnant. I'm actually in the second trimester, so I'm filming this video a little bit late, but we're gonna talk about my first trimester of pregnancy. So I'm gonna go through a list of things I've written down during my first trimester. This video is way overdue. I have not gotten to it. God. Okay, so I did not get any morning sickness in the first trimester at all. I was never ever sick. I would feel fatigue, mostly tired. I was always pretty exhausted for the most part. I never, excuse me, let me scoot back a little. I never really felt ill. I would have headaches though. I would get these like little headaches in my temple or in my head, like, or brief little nauseation that would turn into migraines. I've had back pain since day one. I was cramping a lot. That's how I kind of knew I was pregnant, is I was cramping with no period. Never had a period, but always had cramps. I was like, So that's how I kind of knew I was pregnant. It's because I didn't get a period, but I had like the cramps and like the irritation of being pregnant. Moody. I was very moody. I would go through like for sure like mood swings. I would have like these ups and these like downs. I mean, it didn't make it easy that like me and my baby's father are separated. We don't, we're not together, but that's a whole nother story. I would get cramps. Don't really get cramps anymore in the second trimester. I would have to eat in the morning. See, that's how I kind of beat my morning sickness, was making sure I would eat every morning. I would have to eat something, breakfast every morning, just to get some food in my stomach, just to feel like, okay, whew, that nauseation is gone. But the fatigue, you guys, like, let me not just skip over the fatigue, because like the tiredness was real. Got written up at work for being late. Supervisor and also like the main, God, what is she at my job? She's basically like human resources. No, what did you call it? Human resources? I can't think. Kind of like human resources, but you guys know what I'm trying to say. So I had a meeting with them, and they were like, "Oh, why are you being late?" And I was like, "Cause I'm in the first trimester of pregnancy, and I was exhausted. I was 15 minutes late about 15 times." 15 minutes late 15 times. So I did get a written warning. I know how shady. They don't have no sympathy for pregnant women, period. Like, no, but for real, they don't. Especially with the migraines. I had to call in a few times for migraines, and people looked at me like it was like, get over it. And I'm just like, I can't take anything. I can't take an Excedrin. A Tylenol's not going to fix a migraine. So it was really annoying. I didn't really start showing until about 13 weeks. I was like, oh shit, because I was already really plus size when I got pregnant. I used to be real thin, so this sucks being pregnant and plus size, but I want to talk about that in another video. Let's see what I was gonna say. Tiredness was a big one. Headaches, moodiness, cramping. I was exercising a little bit. I should be exercising a lot more now in the second trimester, because I do have a lot of energy, but I kind of just like put that off, because just like going to work and then catching the bus home and just doing all that is like enough exercise, enough for me, because I'm the way my energy levels work, especially in the second trimester, is I have a lot of energy throughout the day, but I hit a crashing point. I don't know if any other of you guys hit a crashing point, but in the first trimester, I just couldn't work out. I was just so tired. I couldn't work out, and we have a fitness plan at my job where a personal trainer works out with us, and I couldn't go because the fatigue was that bad for me. The back pain and the cramping, yeah. And my doctor said that was normal. I did get in a car crash on the bus. Thank God I was in the first trimester, because I did hurt my neck and like this whole side of my body. I didn't sue or anything. I just kind of rest and let it get better. It was like really bad whiplash. The moodiness was real. I mean, saying that me and my baby's father, we don't speak, so just like dealing with his bullshit is just like, I just want to fucking, oh, he's just so fucking annoying. So that would bring me a lot of fucking annoying stress during the first trimester, because it was just like trying to get him and his family to cooperate with me. I think I'm a lot better now because I pretty much gave up on them 100%. I was just like, bye. I just gave up because, you know, ladies, your happiness is way more important while you're pregnant. You don't need the extra stress. I would recommend anybody in a situation like me where you're separated or you're not seeing your baby daddy or your baby daddy just left you because these niggas are ruthless. These men are ruthless. Just don't stress yourself out about it. You know, when it comes down to it, get the due for child support and figure it out in court because some of these dudes are so childish. But yeah, you guys, the first trimester was like nothing to me. Like the first trimester was nothing. This pregnancy, by the grace of God, has been like a really chill pregnancy. Other than like the drama in my personal life, like I cannot complain. The first trimester was cool, but we had some headaches, we had some cramping, we had some moodiness, we had the fatigue, the most common things in your first trimester. So yeah, you guys, if you have any questions, let me know. I have tons. I can try to answer your questions. This is my first pregnancy. I only know so much. I'm learning every day about, like, you know, being a mom and just being pregnant. I did have food. I forgot to bring up food. I did have like interesting cravings. I would crave little things like a lot of fruit in the first trimester. A lot of freaking fruit. I was eating fruit constantly. That kind of died down. I would crave like cheeseburgers. I had like a weird red meat craving, and yeah, that was really it. Like I couldn't do a lot of sugar. I could do like sugar from fruit. So like I was always like buying plums, and plums are the shit for me. I don't know, like all the different types of plums and that they have in season. Mangoes with chamon and chili on it. A lot of fruit, a lot of veggies. That was like my thing. I did walk a lot. I continue to walk in this pregnancy. I will be joining a yoga class soon, and I'll be talking about that in my second trimester video. But yeah, just being exhausted in the first trimester is hard. And this trimester is a blessing because I am so much more awake. But the first trimester was very difficult when it comes to sleep, ladies. If you're just watching this and you're like, I am so tired right now, that's okay. That will pass. I promise you. It seems like hell, but it will get better in your second trimester. Take advantage of that. Go to concerts, hang out with your friends. Take advantage of it because this is our last point where we have energy. That's why I'm joining my yoga class. I do have a doula, so I will be bringing her on the channel so we can talk about, you know, me being pregnant, the recommendations she has for my body, the yoga, you know, the stuff that she has for my body. I would recommend to get a doula or look into it. It's just nice to have an extra person that has your back, especially nowadays especially being a Black woman, like. And you know, our statistics for like hospitalization and just like being undermined in the hospital, people not taking us as serious. Just look into a doula. It's just a safer way to go about things. I do want to show you guys a picture of my son really quickly because my camera's about to die. So I just want to end this by showing you guys a picture of my son before I knew I was having a son. Oh, by the way, you guys, I'm having a boy. This is my slacking of YouTube. I'm so sorry. Let me grab the picture. This is my first trimester picture. I will be doing my 20 weeks. So I should have a picture of my son updated for the second trimester as well. But let me grab the picture of my baby when he was a tiny little bean. Now he's the size of a cucumber because I am. Let's grab the handy dandy phone before this dies. Gotta be super quick. I am. And I'll probably be making a second video to this, so stay tuned. My son is 19 weeks, and he is the size of a mango. My son is pretty big. He's about this big. He is so low. My son is like right down here. When they do my ultrasounds, like literally I feel like he's like right below my vagina. He likes to hang out low, but let me grab the picture. I put him in this little fold-up album. I mean, this little picture frame, but it's all fucked up. This is the picture of my son. My son is right here. There he is. This is the first ultrasound I got. It was, how many weeks was I? I believe I was only like 8 weeks or so. So he was so tiny. He was just like right here, right there. But yeah, you guys, stay tuned for my second trimester video. It will be a lot more informative. It will be a lot more better. It's going to be accurate. So I'll talk to you guys about my second trimester experience. And then make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can watch it by 20 weeks. I'm going to start at 20 weeks. And we're going to go on and on about my baby's growth. So I want you guys to see from 20 weeks and on. We're going to start, I can't even talk. We're going to start doing weekly updates on my son every week, starting at 20 weeks to birth. So I'm really excited to share that with you guys. Like I said, I want you guys to meet my doula. She's an amazing girl. Her name is Ashley. And yeah, so I'm really excited. She's actually a Black woman, which is so cool to just meet someone that like we will have more in common racially, which is like always nice, like especially when you're a Black woman and you live in a prominently white place. So yeah, you guys stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching, and subscribe and hit the bell. Thanks. Bye.